Good morning, everybody. Good morning, every kitten. Hi, good morning, Egg. How you doing? I think Mom just served breakfast. Don't you want some of that? That's not breakfast. That's a box. You don't eat that. You don't eat that, buddy. What? What is going on back here? Waffle. Egg and Waffle, my two buddies. You guys still ought to go get breakfast. Oh, come here. Well, it is just about time for Mailbag. It's just about time for DJ to show up again for Mailbag. We've got 1 minute. It is time now, actually, according to my clock. So while we're waiting, I will play the Mailbag jingle.
Kitten Academy, where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce away time for the mailbag.
All right, that is a very catchy little jingle by Sarah Donner, a friend of ours who also does kitten fostering and is a super, super talented musician. So you can check out her stream anytime you want. She does kitten streaming also now. It's got to be a very popular thing to do, actually. I noticed there's a lot of kitten streams to choose from on YouTube these days. So I need to say an extra special thank you to all of you that have chosen Kitten Academy. We know you don't have to watch us. There's other options, but we're so glad that you do. I don't know why I took out this knife. I'm not allowed to use this knife for Mailbag. Okay, I'm allowed to use this one. And I don't even need that. I need a letter opener. Wow, I also need more coffee, apparently. All right. Well, DJ's arrived. I'm going to dive right into the letters. We'll just go down these in order here. First, we have this one with some lovely rose stamps from Zazzle, actually. The stamps are Zazzle custom printed roses. I think it's cool that you can go on Zazzle and get your own stamps printed that are whatever you like.
That's what he needed.
Yeah, actually, I think there's some of those in this mailbag. Is this the one that you're thinking of?
Uh-oh, did Tahini get to the credit cards again? Okay, just the cards.
Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a bicycle, and it's all done out of cut paper. And I especially love the fact that the seat and the handlebars are leather, and you can tell they're leather because they're actually stitched with actual stitches. I don't think they're actual leather, but it's got that texture to it. It's beautiful. This is some really cool paperwork. And then a little bit of a bow on the top. Gorgeous card. It says, "Dear Chris and DJ, you two have made quite the success of Kitten Academy. There's nothing you need. Keep up the good work. I'm supporting a few needy charities in New Hampshire, so may goodies still come your way. Happy summer, Lucia, I can say that, Lucia and all." Lucia, thank you so much for the beautiful card, and we completely support you sending your wonderful gifts to whoever you feel needs them the most. I think that you are an amazingly generous person and have been amazingly generous to us over time. And I'm glad that you can share that love with other people as well. I think that's really good. Thank you, Lucia, for the beautiful card, though. We still appreciate that. Moving right along, here we have a plain gray card. Plain gray envelope, I should say. Oh! Do not read on air, but can peek. All right, sorry, folks. I'm going to peek. Oh, my goodness. Very generous donation.
Hi, Eggie, Eggie Poo, Eggie Poo, Eggie, 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 Eggie.
Thank you for that. I'm sorry, that was an awkward moment on television history there. Just sitting and staring silently.
Hand it to me when it's like that.
I
so
should've.
you move along.
Well, you were busy washing the floor over there. All right. Sorry about that awkwardness. We do appreciate all these letters, though. Just a tip to anybody, I'm not saying that anyone did anything wrong, because nobody did. If you write, do not read on the outside, we won't even bring it in here, and then we can avoid some of that awkwardness. You can just write, do not read, and then we'll never read it. Hi, Chris and DJ. I know Kitten Academy is in Chicago this year. I'd love to try and come. As you know, I do not affiliate with Facebook or Twitter. If you could give me some info, I would appreciate it. Oh, and also, if I send an email to mracademy@gmail, do you receive it? So this is from Lucia, and those are actually both really good points, Lucia. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk about this a little bit. So first off, KA-Con, the KA convention, is in, well, not in Chicago, the city, but nearby in the suburbs this year. And presumably, this may be the last year that it's in the Chicago area, because this may be the last year that we're in the Chicago area. But it's a big deal. The KA-Con is coming up in about a month now, and people have planned some of the most amazing things for it. And the way to attend is to donate to our Patreon. And from there, actually, technically, you would need to join us on the Discord chat. But I wonder if it would make sense for us to make a couple posts on Patreon directly to the people who are patrons but aren't on Discord. What do you think of that? I think that makes sense. Yeah, so you don't need to be on Twitter or Facebook or any of that, but you do need to go to Patreon and our Kitten Academy Patreon, which, by the way, if you can't find it for some reason, there are links from our website. If you go under donations in the menu, if like you wanted to make a donation, it's one of the options there.
There's also a link from the YouTube description.
Right, yes, there is also, if you're watching this video live and you're not watching it later on archived, if you're watching it live, you can go down in the video description. There's a link there to our Patreon as well. And if you just sign up there for $1 a month, which I don't think is a lot, but for some of you to whom it is a lot, please don't do that. You know, it's not like we're doing it to beg for money. We mostly do it because it's a way to sort of put a firewall in front of the chat, and without that, we discovered that it quickly becomes just like every other part of the internet, which we're trying to avoid. So anyway, $1 a month on the Patreon. If you can figure out how to get from Patreon then to Discord, which it should sort of instruct you on how to do, it's not too difficult, then you can join us on the chat and find all the information about KA-Con immediately. Or I think if you wait until sometime this weekend, I will make some posts on our Patreon. So if you're signed up on Patreon and not on Discord, you will also find that information. I want to run that past the Kitten Academy Convention Party Planning Committee before I totally commit to it. So I hope I'm not putting anybody in a position that they don't want to be in, but I think it's a good idea, and we probably should do it.
They're not a party planning committee.
They're not?
No, they're a KA-Con planning committee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Way more serious.
A convention planning planning committee?
No party.
Sorry. Okay. There will be no partying at the Kitten Academy convention, all right? It's
Serious
very
business.
serious. It's serious, 100% serious.
Kitten business.
Yes, serious kitten business. All right. So that was your one question, was about that, and I hope I answered that sufficiently well. I know I'm kind of an awkward speaker sometimes. The other question you asked was about email. So I have a confession to make that I've been wanting to make, and I'm glad that you've given me the opportunity, reminded me of it here during the mailbag. And that is that I have not actually been reading any of my email lately for quite a while now. I need to get in there and do it. So there's two major email accounts that Kitten Academy has at the moment. There's kittens climbing on the camera. I'm so sorry about that. The two major email accounts are Headmaster at Kitten Academy. Headmaster at Kitten Academy gets, it's the one that we put out there everywhere. It's on our website and stuff. It's the one that we encourage people to use. If you write to Headmaster at Kitten Academy, it does get read. It does get responded to. And if it's something that is out of the ordinary, it gets read by me. But we actually have an assistant, Lisa, who does an amazing job of making sure that all that email is at least examined. So thank you so much to Lisa. Now, there's another email address that some of you know that is sort of my personal Kitten Academy email address, which is mr.academy@gmail. At kitten.academy. And if you write to that, you're basically guaranteed to be ignored, at least lately. So I need to get caught up on that, and I'm sorry that I haven't. So
Just don't send it to them.
send it to
Send
Headmaster.
it to Headmaster.
Yeah, if you've got something you want to
That's
say
the
to
best
Kitten Academy.
way to get in touch with Kitten
I
Academy.
feel like I made that point.
I don't know if that was clear enough, so I
Okay.
wanted to reiterate. And Lisa makes sure that we get any important messages.
Yes, that's exactly true. So that's
If she runs anything by us, then it's running by us.
definitely the way to go. My watch is so slow these days.
Hey, Muffin, what are you eating?
Okay, yeah, so we do have permission from the Kitten Academy Party Planning Committee
They're not planning parties.
to post that for Patreons only. So again, if you subscribe on Patreon, you will be getting that information. Although sometime this weekend, I won't say exactly when. So that's for the ones that have been on Patreon but not managed to get as far as the Discord. If you, by the way, are in that category of someone who donates to us on Patreon but hasn't joined us in the Discord chat, I feel like you really ought to make an extra effort to get into the Discord chat, because it is the best place on the internet. I used to spend my internet time all over the internet reading all kinds of stuff and visiting all kinds of websites. It's a serious addiction. And now all of that has been replaced by the Kitten Academy chat on Discord. Pretty much all of it. I still, and once in a while, I'll read the legal advice column on Reddit. I'm addicted to that too. And that's pretty much it. The chat. Two of my favorite things on the internet.
People should email if they're on Patreon but haven't been able.
That's another good point. Yes, if you got into our Patreon and you're stuck and you can't figure out how to get into the Discord chat, send an email, like I was just talking about. Send the email to headmaster@kitten.academy, and it will result in you eventually getting into the chat. Believe me. Lisa is right on the ball. She is all over that particular game. So, look at this. Happy Father's Day.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
It's adorable. Yes, and I mentioned earlier that Teeny's also on the stamp, on the envelope.
She gets her own stamps.
Yes. Dear Mr. A, I am forever grateful that you were my first human father. I will always have a place in my heart for you. Thank you for taking such good care of me when I was but a tiny kitten. Love always, Tahini. Happy Father's Day, Rosalind, George, Tahini, and her sisters. And there's another picture of Tahini inside the card. This is so sweet. Thank you so much. And is today Father's Day or is it tomorrow? Because there's also been a whole bunch of people on the chat who have stopped to say Happy Father's Day to me for being a father to kittens. I think it's very sweet of you. Thank you all very much for that. And to Tahini, of course.
Who's announcing?
Nothing. I'm getting tweets from Jimmy and...
Who's announcing a group?
it looks like Egg is in there right now. Egg doesn't appear to be trying to poop, though. Egg appears to be trying to play. I'm not sure. Okay. Here we have a dropship package from Amazon that says, interesting. The return address, it's dropshipped directly from Chow Churu. And here it says, Mr. A and DJ, I can't express how grateful I am for everything you do. From your amazing faculty to the sweetest kittens and mamas, you help get a good start in life and then off to their forever homes. Love, DG Girl.
Oh,
how sweet. Totally sweet. Thank you so much, DG Girl. And you have sent us a big bag of churu of various flavors. And it says churu variety 5 packs. That's fantastic. And we know what a giant hit this is for everybody, especially our little snacker here. It's funny, we named her Tiffany after Tiffin, which means basically to snack. and she is a huge fan of the snacks. So it's really a fitting name, isn't it? It's funny how that worked out. Thank you so much, DG Girl. That is the adopter of Frolic, if you don't know. This churu you can never have too much of. We certainly do not have too much of it now. We sent a whole bunch of what we had home with the last crew, Frolic's kids. And I wouldn't say we're out, though, or low even. We've still got quite a bit. But you can never have too much. That's my point. Never too much. All right. Aw. Hi, Breakfast Kittens and Tiffany. Enjoy your treats and toys. Love, Tahini.
Oh, I don't know. She did get the credit
Yeah.
card.
Looks like Tahini found the credit card.
Again.
Oh, so this is good. These are kitty fun tubes, and these are always a favorite toy. And we actually almost are out of these. We haven't had anybody send these in quite a while. I think we've got maybe like 2 or 3 tubes left. We have been breaking them up for the adoption bags where we'll put like 1 or 2 tubes, not cards, of tubes in each adoption. Yeah, we probably should for the next crew. We'll see how it works out. But these have been a long-time favorite of Kittens, so I'm going to break 2 of these out right now for this crew who has not even seen one of these previously.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
The tubes. You just open that.
Yes.
And it takes a few seconds. But look at the picture that Grey Cat posted.
What are you confused about?
Tahini holding a fun tube.
I know.
That was so quick.
Oh, you're saying it's a coincidence that they happen to post Tahini with a tube?
Yeah, and I think they posted it before they saw the...
Hey, you guys, why do we... Oh, okay. Finally, somebody decided to poop. They've been in there playing and digging, and now he's settled down for a poop. Okay.
Is this a coincidence, or is it already on the thing?
Okay, hang on a second. I
Okay,
gotta...
what are the chances?
So it is a
Posted
coincidence.
it just before we even opened the
Wow. Look at that. Psychics.
Tahini has all kinds of powers.
Okay, Eggie. So those tubes are great. Like I said, I love the tubes. The kittens love the tubes. I think that you're going to start getting a lot of gifts of these tubes over the next several days now that we've got a couple in the room. And I'm going to combine the remaining tubes here
Well,
with
you
the
said
churu.
gifts. I thought you were like...
Gifts? No, I said gifts. Yes. I think
It
we're going to
just
see it.
happens to be Grey Cat's favorite photo of Tahini.
How about
The
that?
fun tube, and she said fun tube. She knew.
Yes.
Tahini knew when she
Yeah.
was shopping. She was like, I know what's gonna happen. I know how this is gonna turn out.
No, I think Tahini was just like, I want to send my favorite toy, and then there's obviously a picture of her with her favorite toy.
That's just...
Oh, what is this? This looks very interesting. This looks like something interesting. Hang on a second. Oh, wait, there's not a note. Where's the note? There's not a note? Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, there's a note. Okay, it says, hi, when I saw a video of this, Obs posted it on the Discord chat. I knew Kitten Academy needed one. The second is for Nicole. I can only hope she will post a photo of the results on a piece of toast.
Oh,
From Maya Bastet. It is the funny side up egg mold. Look,
oh my God.
it's for making cat-shaped eggs. And Nicole is the person who is adopting egg. So, and toast also, egg and toast, right? So this would be perfect for that. This is so cute too. I love how this seems like a lot of extra work. But in the illustration,
Oh my God, you have to pour it in.
no, the egg part's easy. But in the illustration, then they've made little little pieces of bacon for the ears and a bow tie.
Oh.
Like that's super cute. I can't tell. It's the nose. The nose they just left out of the mold. I see. Oh, the nose is left out of the mold. I see.
That way it's black.
Yeah, that way it's
Or
always whatever
the
color your plate
plate
is. Yeah. Or your toast. Toast-colored nose.
Yeah, toast.
These are adorable. This is
Cute.
really, really cute. Funny side-up egg molds. Huh.
Funny side up.
I see. So the way the mold is, this is actually very interesting. The way that the mold is made, the eye part is actually raised a little bit off of the pan. So you dump the eggs into the eye, and they hold the yolk, and the rest of it just spreads out by itself. So all you do is crack an egg into each eye, and then you're done. It takes care of the rest all by itself.
It's very clever.
It's super clever.
Is it a toast?
That's a really cute product. Wow, Maya Bastet, thank you so much. We are definitely going to make sure that Nicole is the one that owes you
Egg on that.
a photo of it. I'm going to probably end up moving it to another box before we're done here, so we'll do that when we get this all sorted out. Okay, next up, we are going to do this box, which, by the way, is a The Amazing Spider-Man 2 box. Again, I'm surprised that there's still any of these left because that movie is from 2014. They did a big marketing push in 2014, and here we are. It's still paying off for whoever decided to market that way. Like, if you have to market something, you want that marketing money to go the longest possible distance. Apparently, putting your marketing on the USPS boxes pays off way past it has any relevance.
In time and space.
Yes, exactly. Also, this box has things written on it. It says, "Hi, Mr. A and DJ. Sorry, I can't draw very well. I mean, you're still better than I am." Over here, it says, "Hi, Fox Lake Post Office. Hi, Candy." This one says, "Meow." And then there's an egg, a toast, a waffle, some syrup. And it says, "Breakfast kittens are yummy." And then there's a little kitty on the side that is actually very cute. That's the one you were looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cute. All right. Yeah, I think that kitty's very well done. Well, let's see if it is familiar. We will find out. It says, "Okay to read on stream." Except I lost my letter opener, so I'm going to have some issues. There it is. If I work along. Aw, it's two kitties in jail.
Oh no, what did they do?
I don't know.
I bet they did something cute.
Yeah. Dear Kitten Academy, happy belated second anniversary. See attached note on the box for contents and instructions. Oh, the caption for the card itself says, "We better get busy. Trouble's not going to cause itself." I love all that you do for all kittens that come to you. It's always sad when they leave, but I know they are going to forever homes, and that makes me happy. Squeeze and boop a kitten or two for me. Love, Karen. And then it says here, in the enclosed sheet of paper, "Dear Mr. A and DJ, enclosed you will find some fun things for cats and humans alike. The red and blue Mickey Mouse Disney tissue paper has things for DJ." Okay, well, let's, actually, we'll get to it. It says, "I know she likes Hello Kitty, hint, hint. If the cats want to play with the leftover tissue paper, that's also an option." Of course it is, yes. And then, going in the order in the box, first we have this. This is very interesting. It's very interesting. It says, "The dinosaur chew toy is for Elsie, so she can have nice, clean teeth." So she actually just had a dental cleaning, so this will be a good way to keep them clean, I think. I like that. But the interesting thing is this is a nylabone, and it is shaped like a dinosaur, and it is chicken flavor. And you may know, I think it's an interesting fact, which has come to mind because dinosaurs have been much in the video game news lately due to a particular video game that was just released the other day that lots of people on the Discord are playing. That chickens, actually our modern chickens, probably are descended from and pretty closely related to dinosaurs. So the fact that this dinosaur chew toy is chicken flavored probably makes a lot of sense. I bet dinosaurs tasted like chicken. Someday maybe we'll find out. If like they do Jurassic Park and they end up genetically engineering dinosaurs and bring them back, and then we can have dino burgers and we'll be like Fred Flintstone.
Good thought.
I have a fantastic vision of our future as a human species. All right. DJ's making faces through all of that, but that's fine. You can be skeptical. Okay, let's see. So now we've got some Disney tissue paper. Creamy Air Shower
I do like
Gel.
that.
I gotta smell it.
I think I'm using the Magic in the Air hand cream right now.
Oh, it smells like magic in the air.
It does.
Yeah. All right. Hang on. There's more. Aw. Okay, here we have a Bath Fizzy, which is lavender sugar, and it's shaped like a cupcake. Or a muffin. I guess we'll call it a muffin for our purposes. Here we have a Hello Kitty Sweet Dreams mask, which is super cute. Sweet Dreams. There's a certain theme here that I'm getting, which is sort of like it's a spa day for DJ, I guess. It's good. It's a good time for a spa day for DJ because she just finished her third year of medical school as of yesterday. That was the last test that she had to do for her third year. Here we have a Moonstone 2-in-1 bubbly wash and bath milk. I think that's like an adult kind of bubble bath. That's what I take from it. It's like an opalescent sort of color too. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm surprised they can do that. And then, you guys want to play with this paper? I'll put it right here for a minute. There's one more. Aw. So this is a Sanrio small gift crate. It says it is two little kids riding on a star. I'm not completely familiar with the Sanrio line, so that's all I can describe that as. This is another one. It's an exclusive squishy that is a cat. I can't think of this cat's name. The little black-headed cat from Hello Kitty it was actually a French fry holder, which is a strange sort of crossover. The cat is a French fry container. And then here's another one that is. This is adorable, by the way. Hello Kitty as a hot dog in a hot dog bun and a little serving tray. That is actually very, very cute. And then, on top of that, you have included 12 Fancy Feast Creamy Delights in various flavors. Fancy Feast Delights and Creamy Delights and Gravy. I see it's an assortment of Fancy Feasts. There are 12 of these in here. And Fancy Feast is stuff that is really, really tempting for cats. So we use that when we have a cat that doesn't want to eat the regular food that we feed him. We give him some Fancy Feast, and that works out really well for that. All right. I don't know if I finished this. It says, the cat food is for the faculty. I hope they enjoy. I thought they looked extra fancy. Thanks for all you do, and happy belated 2nd anniversary. Love, Karen. Karen, thank you so much. I love this card, and the spa day for DJ, like I said, could not have come at a more appropriate time. She definitely deserves a little bit of a spa day after all of her hard schoolwork in the 3rd year of medical school. Although she doesn't really get to take much time off because now she's got to study for the big exam that comes between the 3rd and 4th years. So that's going to be a lot of stress. Maybe this spa stuff will help take some of that stress. Karen, that's so sweet of you to send all of this stuff, and I'm going to pass your box over to DJ so she can have a look at it and also take down your address. There you go. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. Okay, moving right along. Here we have a dropship box from Amazon. Oh my. All right, we have a box here of Kitten Academy staples and no note. There's no note in. Oh wait, there is a note. Oh, almost missed it.
Yeah, Karen moved. What do you know?
Hi, breakfast kittens and Tiffany. Enjoy your treats and toys. Love, Tahini. Tahini went nuts with that credit card. All right, so Tahini, in addition to the what do you call those squishy tubes? Fun tubes, thank you. In addition to the fun tubes that she sent us, has sent us 4 Yao catnip bananas. These things are the best catnip. Yao catnip is the best catnip. And those bananas go over really well. I'm sure that Tiffy would be in here on it if she didn't already have one in the room somewhere. Here it is. that all the kittens have played with. It's covered in teeth marks. Actually, you might even be able to see the teeth marks from there on the camera. They love it. Plus, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of 10 springs each. That is, hang on, carry the 2, 60 springs.
Carry one,
Anyway, 60 springs, which are also always a huge hit, and you've definitely seen these kitties running around with some of the springs in this room. We love to give those away. And with the endowment bags, Tahini, this has all been super generous of you. And now that we have a box, I'm going to combine some of your stuff into the box. All right, very good. Tahini, thank you so much. It's very sweet. It's stuff that absolutely will get used around the academy, and the adopters get to enjoy it as well. Hi, Tiny Muffin. What are we doing hanging out, huh? Okay. All right, next box. Oh, it's a box of packing material. Oh, no, there's something in here. Oh my, what is that? Okay. Aw, it says a carton for egg and toast to ride home in from Pat, which is Pat MM on the chat. Yes, you know Pat. We all know Pat. In fact, we met Pat at the last Kitten Academy convention too, which is very special. Aw, this is so sweet, Pat.
That's too sweet.
So this is for egg and toast, and it looks like, is it a carton? I'm gonna open this. I wouldn't do it, but we can't see it very well, and I wanted to see it, so.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, it's Ziploc. It's a Ziploc bag. We don't even have to cut it open.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This looks like a very fancy cat carrier for egg and toast. Look at that. Hang on. I'm making a disaster here. For some reason, it includes a picture of a little tiny white dog. Do you understand why this is here? And the words pet products. Yeah. Oh, this looks very cool, though. All right, I'm not going to assemble it, but it is a soft-sided cat and tiny dog carrier, and it's got a top-loading window, which we absolutely love, and it's got sides. This is my favorite thing for, we buy carriers that are like this for when we fly, that the sides have their own unzipping compartments so that if you're in a plane or a car for a while, you can give the kitties or the dogs, hang on, it's Velcroed on the inside too, very nice. You can give the kitties and the dogs a little bit of extra room to run around in. You can see how that would work if this were assembled, which obviously it's not. But it expands for even more room. Oh, and unlike the other ones we've seen, it expands on every side.
Oh, wow.
So the ones that DJ and I normally buy, they open on the one side like this, and they open on the other side the same way. But this one also opens on the front and the back the same way with more pieces that go down. So they've got like a whole playroom that you can fold up into a bag and carry around.
Cool.
This will be perfect for them. And you can see, this is Muffin for an illustration, how much room this is. There's going to be a lot of room for these little guys. Muffin's like, what are you doing with me? Why? I didn't ask to be part of this presentation. I just wanted to snuggle. This is a great cat carrier, Pat MM, and I can see also that it's got the hand strap and it's got 4 attachments for carry straps, so it's like super awesome. And it says on their little card, it says iveckle.com, I-V-E-C-K-L-E. If you wanted to check it out, that might be the place to go, iveckle.com. And I will try and keep this all together. Pat MM, what an amazing choice for a cat carrier. Also, I really like the colors because the gray is just nice and the orange piping really sets it off. It looks futuristic. It does. It looks very futuristic. What a great cat carrier for egg and toast. Pat, that's so generous of you to send as well. And I'll tell you what, we're not going to deploy it today. But as we get closer to their adoption, we'll put it in the room, and that way they can play in it, and they'll be used to it as part of their new home. I think that's a very cool thing to do. Wow. And as I said, we would combine some things, so I'm going to take that egg, funny side up egg thing. I'm just going to put it right in here with the cat carrier for now. And then we'll put this in a box, and we can write the words egg and toast on it. And we know this is for egg and toast. We'll use this box it came out of because we know it'll fit. Oh, yeah.
What are you eating, Muffin?
Thank you guys so much. And I'm sure it's not that nobody cares about the other adopters. It's just that Egg and Toast were the first ones to get adopted, so they're the first ones to get all kinds of special attention. But I think that as of now, everybody except for Tiffany and Bear have been adopted officially. And we're encouraging people to adopt Tiff and Bear together, because I think that would be really good for them, and I think it would be really good for their adopters. I think that there may be an application or two that have come in for them, but they haven't been processed yet, as far as I know. So if you are interested in adopting Tiffany and, especially if you're interested in adopting Tiffany and Bear together, I would recommend that you get your application in. Which, by the way, you can do, I think you know, if you're watching this, you probably know. It's on our website, Kitten Academy. There's a choice right in the menu there to put in an application online. And also, if you're watching this, you probably already know, we don't deal with those applications. On Angel's Wings does. So, however it works out, please don't blame us. The only thing we can take blame for is raising the kitties. Oh no, a thing fell out. This is one of the carrying straps. That's kind of correct. Hang on. I'll use that. Okay. What an awesome carrier. I really like that. In fact, I might even say that we should switch to using that instead of the one that we do use. Because it's got that much more room in it.
All the kittens so far have been adopted in pairs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned that.
No, I mean, no, I guess I didn't say that. Yes, all the adoptions that have happened are in pairs so far. So again, if Tiffy and Bear go together, it would be perfect for them, and it would be a perfect record of pair adoptions for this class. Which we encourage that quite a bit, actually. We try, and I know On Angel's Wings tries to encourage people to adopt in pairs. Now, it's not, you don't have to, and a lot of our most successful adoptions have been singles. But when people adopt 2 or even 3 of the kittens or the mom cat together, it's so wonderful for life. They become better friends than any cats that you can put together after the fact. You know, when they're raised together from birth, they really are cool friends, and it's awesome to watch them together. Anyway, all right, enough about that. We've got 2 more boxes to get through here, and it is 10:37. Oh my goodness, we are really cooking through this mailbag.
Eggy.
Yeah, I see Eggs playing with the best toy.
toy.
Yeah, Mom's tail, best toy. Okay. Here we go. Lots of packing material. Oh, some more. Is this another tahini box? I'm only asking because these are more staples for Kitten Academy staples. Let's see what it says. It says, it is, hi Breakfast Kittens and Tiffany, enjoy your treats and toys, love, tahini. Well, okay, maybe we should take that tahini stuff and move it into this box then, because this box now contains, and as I was just saying,
Oh my goodness.
we have 2 more packages of churro, the variety pack of churro, always a hit, and we honestly never can have too much of it, so now we have even more of not too much of it. And also we have 2 towers of tracks, a perennial favorite for the kittens and something we also love to send home with every adopter. So these 2 will definitely help that goal. And why isn't there one of these in the room already?
Because,
I'm not going to open anyone. Oh, we haven't moved the ball tracks over yet. Okay,
yeah.
we'll do that today though.
Yeah.
We'll move the ball tracks over from the annex that already belong to these kids. So when we first moved them in here, we thought, you know, they don't care about it yet. They're too small. They're not playing that way. And now it's been 1 whole week since then, so they are completely different kittens. And I think that it's time for them to appreciate our ball track. Meanwhile, I'm going to move all this stuff over to the one box, and we're going to consolidate a little bit.
Thank you, Tahini.
Thank you so much, Tahini. Tahini really takes care of the new kids. It's like a custard, but from a distance, like a remote custard, custard by proxy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and the rest of this stuff I'm going to try to fit into this tiny box so we can carry it out to the trash altogether. Okay. Tahini, that's fantastic. Everybody's so generous today. Karen and Pat also, fantastic. Now we have one more box. In the last box, it says, please be careful with the knife when opening. It says, I like tape. Hi, Candy. And then on the side it says, tape, glorious tape. And on this side it says, I like tape. And on this side, I like tape, perhaps too much. So, okay, yes, there's a lot of tape on the box. And we will be careful when opening.
Oops.
Oh, don't say that. PJ's making fun. She knows who this is from. I know who this is from, too. We recognize this modus operandi. Oh, I know who it's from, but it doesn't.
Doesn't look the same as usual.
Oh, no, it is. Okay, I was confused by the slightly different packaging. Yes, hang on. Here we go. Greetings, Kitten Academy. Here are the first batch of the breakfast blankets for Miss Tiffany, the Waffler, and Little Bear Claw. Bags are labeled for ease of distribution. I've discontinued packing in tissue paper due to the many swears used in trying to make it look nice. More to come. Signed Lily Cat, who is also Karen, plus Zara, plus Zeta the Beta, still alive.
Oh, good.
Yes, Zeta the Beta still alive. It says, still alive but endangered. Caught Zara with nose and bowl twice this week. Uh-oh. A little surprised face there. Well, Zeta's doing very well, though. We like that. So, Lily Cat, thank you so much for sending more of your amazing blankets. And I don't think it matters how they're packed because we're the only ones that really get to see your beautiful packing job. Otherwise, we pull these out and end up distributing them to everybody.
We've been kind of using her
tissue paper?
No, but she does these, she does either a bag or a little
Well, the bag is, yes, the bags I think are great. We send it, that's right, the plastic bags.
Yeah.
They were plastic buckets. You're right,
They're so cute. So I just leave it
But right, yeah, we give these to their adopters just the way they are. So this one is for Tiffany. It's a beautiful little white cloth bag. And look at these colors for Tiffy's blanket. So beautiful. These are so soft.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Lily Cat, your blankets are so wonderful. And so perfectly knitted or crocheted. Crocheted. I think crocheted because knit would be different, right? Knit's like a sweater and crochet is like a I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea. They're beautiful blankets, though. That's my point. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're so soft. So that's Tiffany with her colors. Here we have Waffles.
Oh
Waffles is very
like
bright.
Waffle
It is.
With the blue ears.
Waffle with the blue ears. You're right.
Oh my God,
It's cute. It's got the orange and the yellow, just like Waffles, and then it's got the little blue colors, just like Waffle.
Oh my God.
It is. It's perfect. That's very cute and also wonderfully soft. And then there's one more in here,
Bear.
which is for Bear Claw. Yes, it does say Bear Claw, and this is also completely adorable.
Gorgeous.
I love the way that this is. Look at this pattern here.
Kinda looks like
This is gorgeous, but then we've also got some solid stripes in it of yellow and blue and a little bit of gray. It's beautiful. All of your blankets are so beautiful, and it's so special that you put this much love and effort into like every kitten that's come. And tape, yes, this much love and effort and tape into every kitten that has come through Kitten Academy now for quite some time. Yeah, several classes now all have the Your blankets in common.
The little cat blankets.
It is wonderful. I know that the adopters appreciate them and the kittens appreciate them and we appreciate them. Lily Cat, thank you so much for doing what you do. It's so special to us. It's really, really special, and I know that the adopters feel the exact same way. So thank you for that. I'm going to close this back in the box and label it.
Start the archive for the mailbag.
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Because it looks like contest is doing its thing.
Oh, so okay,
Still
so
going, but
yeah, what DJ's trying to say, if you can even hear me, is that if the stream went out during the mailbag, it will be preserved in the archive, so you can go back and watch the parts that you missed later on. Speaking of which, I think I still have to upload last week's archive, so I'll have to do that today too.
as an age.
Yeah, I'll get them both uploaded today. We'll do that, and then we'll be ahead, so to speak. All right, that is everything. Let me grab a pen and
I
label
think
these.
it's bad. Like, can you show bear plot? Okay, no, it's fine.
For
It'll
crying
be
out
on
loud.
the archive.
Okay, so these were for Tiff plus Bear plus Waffles, right?
No, I want to see bear claws. Bear blanket.
Okay, hang on, we'll get it out. Okay, so as I was just saying, again, just in case you didn't hear me because you're watching it live, Comcast apparently cut out for a minute like they do sometimes while I was doing the mailbag, but we archive it locally before it goes out to the internet. So when I upload the archive version, there will be no breaks, and people will be like, why does he keep saying this and showing the same things over again?
Yeah.
But that's the way it is. So if you missed anything, you feel like you want to go back and see it, wait for the archive to come out. And DJ's telling me that everybody missed seeing Bear's bag and blanket. So let me pull that out here.
Quickly show that.
Yeah.
We said really nice things about Lily Cat.
We did. We said so many nice
They
things
just
about
have to
Lily
watch in the
Cat.
archive.
Yes, unless they accidentally get deleted from the archive too. That would be a shame. I guess I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah. So here we have Bear's blanket. It's beautiful with these blues and yellows, and I love this part here with the pattern and the gray and the blue and the yellow.
Is that just the way the yarn is?
It is. Yeah, the yarn probably comes in. It's like one bolt of yarn that is various colors, and then you just crow knit it, and it comes out that way. It's beautiful. Okay, thank you so much, Lily Cat. That's really wonderful of you to be sending these for all of the classes. And I hope that the stream didn't cut out for DJ's joke about tape because it was very
It
cute.
was really good. It was
a good joke, yeah.
Well timed.
It was perfect comedic timing. You're right. Yeah.
Mom wants to know about what happens next with me.
Who wants to know? Oh,
Mom's on the chat.
my mom?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. So my mom is apparently
doesn't get on the chat.
right. Well, I know, but I thought, you know. So my mom wants to know what happens next for DJ, and the answer is, first off, like I said, DJ is going to spend the next several weeks studying for what they call Step 2, which is like the big medical school exam. It's a huge deal, and it's like an all-day-long ordeal. And so that's going to be her next immediate focus. Then immediately after she does Step 2, she takes off for her first fourth-year rotation. And she's doing 3 different rotations in her 4th year that are away from here. So she's going to be gone a lot in the next year. Her first 4th-year rotation is at a hospital in Portland, Oregon. So right after her Step 2, she's going to get on a plane and go to Portland, Oregon, and doctor at a hospital for like 2 months.
1 month. They're all 1 month.
Are they all 4 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're all 1 month rotations. During that Portland, Oregon rotation, she is going to have to get on a plane and fly back for 1 day to attend KACon. So she will be here for KACon, but she's got to take 1 day off of her rotation to do that. So she'll be coming for KACon, immediately going right back to Oregon. Then after her Oregon rotation, she's got 2 more away rotations, which are in where? You did Connecticut?
LA and probably Connecticut.
Okay, so she's got 1 in LA and 1 in Connecticut. And then after that, she's got a couple of minor rotations that take place locally. And after that, she finishes her 4th year of medical school and becomes an official real doctor.
Well, after that, I do interviews, hopefully.
That's true, yes. So
And then
there's
we go to India, and then
that's
we come
all
back,
true.
and
You're right.
then, yeah.
I glossed over a bunch of things there, which we'll talk about more as we get closer to the dates.
Yeah.
Yes, but one thing
Or
that
you can tell mom over the phone.
you're right, I can always talk to mom over the phone. But so in December we took the Christmas break. We're going to go to India, and Jimmy and Jenny D are going to cover Kitten Academy for us again while we're gone. So that's going to be a lot of fun for you all, I know, because Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary is way more entertaining than I am. There's no doubt about that. And then DJ's going to be interviewing all over to decide where she becomes a resident doctor. And it could be anywhere in the United States right now. It's completely up in the air. It doesn't have to be one of the places she's going for her away rotation. So that decision will come early next year, and then we will immediately move to wherever that place is. And that's going to be a big upheaval for us and for Kitten Academy, but it's going to be fun.
I was thinking yesterday that this is our last summer in this house.
Yeah, I know. I know it is.
Year.
Yeah.
Our last everything. Like
Yeah.
summer, fall, winter.
Yeah, from here on out, pretty much everything we do, it's going to be our last time doing it in this house. That's all right. This house has been really good to us, and who knows? Maybe there's somebody watching who wants to buy the location of the original Kitten Academy. Start saving your pennies now, okay? I'm telling you, it's a celebrity-owned home. Like, this is the place to go.
It has birds in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you guys watch Kitten Academy, you know we have birds living in the house, literally in the house, thanks to the woodpecker who's put holes in the siding. So I'm doing a good job of selling the house to people too.
I know, we should just not say anything about the house so it doesn't get.
It is what it is. I tell you what,
affect our
you just have to sell it the right way. Like if you like being close to nature,
Yes.
very close to nature, then this is the house for you. All right.
But I think it's really good for people who have cats.
Oh,
Like,
somebody, whoever buys this
I
house
really
has
hope
to
they
have a
do
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they don't have a cat, what's the point of all
What's
that?
the point of the, and then they'll probably have to.
They'll just tear down the cat
That
run?
would be so
What a shame. That would be a shame. Yeah. No, they have to have cats. Okay, anyway, gone on enough about that. That's basically our plan for the next year in a nutshell. And like I said, we'll talk more about all of it as the dates approach for each of those things. Thank you all for tuning into the mailbag this week. Thanks so much for everything you sent. It is amazing stuff. Thanks to the Karens and to Tahini and to Pat. It's been wonderful. So, and to everybody else too. Thank you all so much. Okay, I got to start packing this stuff up. We've got to end the archive at some point for this video. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the mailbag jingle one more time just because I can't get enough, and you can't get enough, and then we'll end the archive. So hang on.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
That's creepy because it just ended, and then people hear you just whispering. Okay, so that was it. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Kitten Academy mailbag. Like I said, I'll get this one and last week's both online today. And that's it. If you are watching this live, then you can keep right on watching. We're going to carry these boxes out of here. I'll probably wait to put kittens up, and there'll probably be a little more activity to watch. And if you are watching this in the archive, thanks for watching. Go look for the regular Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube and see what's happening now.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, all right. There goes the archive.